Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Yes, good afternoon. Today we're going to have an IELTS speaking test. This is going to take 11 to 15 minutes. Are you ready to begin?
I'm ready now.
Okay, so let's start with part 1. Questions about yourself. Can you tell me something about yourself?
My name is Thái. I'm 16 years old and I'm learning in Vinh High School. And my family have 4 people: my mom, my dad, and my sister and me. And I live in downtown Vinh Yên, Vĩnh Phúc. And my hometown is Tam Da Mountains.
Can you tell me about your hometown?
My hometown is a mountainous area called Tam Dao. It's an attracting tourist destination, so there's many tourists and foreigners. In summer or even in winter, people always go to my hometown to having their holiday, and my family was one of them. My hometown is where people call Earth and I like sky interface, when it have many fogs and many tourist attraction sites, like many temples and some famous restaurants and foods. When in winter it's really cold and sometimes have snow, but in summer it is cool and the weather is very suitable for many peoples.
How long have you been living in your hometown?
I have been living in my hometown for about 4 years. So 4 years from when I was born to when I am 4 years old.
What do you like about living in your hometown?
When I living in my hometown, I was incredible about the sceneries of my hometown. Like, it's surrounded by mountains and people always work on their fields, and the peaceful of my hometown, and people are always friendly and helpful to other people.
How do you go to many places in your hometown?
Can you repeat the question, please?
How do you go to many places in your hometown?
In my hometown, I go by cars to go to many places of my hometown.
What's your favorite form of travel?
My favorite form of travel is plane. I'm not keen on travel, but when I travel by plane, I always feel very happy and comfortable, and I think it's safer than travel by car.
Alright, so this time let's proceed to speaking part 2. I'm gonna give you a cue card, an extra pen,
Okay.
and a paper. So you will have 1 minute to prepare and read your cue card. After 1 minute, you will have 2 minutes to speak. So your 1 minute begins now. So your 1 minute is done. This time you have 2 minutes to speak.
About 1 month ago, I went to a restaurant with my family, and its name is Kim Anh Mushroom Hot Pot, and it's located in Vinh Yên, Vĩnh Phúc, behind Coop Mart and next to An Phu Department. And when I went to that restaurant, I was incredible of the enter, and their decorate is really nice. The light bulb is around the tree, and the yard is really friendly, and they showed me the way to park the car. When I enter, the customer is told us to where to sit, and we start order the foods. When in the start we ate some spring rolls and some start mushroom, and in the middle of the meals we started to eat some vegetable, some beef, some mushroom in a big hot pot. Then in the last like in the end we start eat some ice cream and some fruits for the last, and the things that
Alright, so your 2 minutes is done. Let me have the cue card, the paper, and the pen back. So since your part 2 topic is all about the restaurant, let me ask more questions about that.
Okay.
Let's proceed to part 3. Why do you think people go to restaurants when they want to celebrate something?
I think people want to go to some restaurant to celebrate something because they think that when to restaurant is easier to celebrate than they celebrate in their own house. Like they buy foods and cooking at home. So in restaurant is more easier. It's easier.
Which are more popular in your country? Fast food restaurants or traditional restaurants?
I think in my country, traditional restaurant is more popular in my country because like many people thinks that fast food is not good for the health, and they start to block their children to go to fast food restaurant and start traditional meal in a traditional restaurant like chicken, fish, and some like traditional vegetable, just like in their own house.
Some people say that food in an expensive restaurant is always better than cheap restaurant. What do you think about that?
Can you repeat the question?
Some people say that expensive restaurants are better than cheap restaurant. What do you think about that?
I think this is a right opinion because when you can see many difference from cheap restaurant than expensive restaurant. As you can see, cheap restaurant is not like comfortable, clean, and the food is always like I think more terrible than expensive restaurant in but cheap restaurant is more like suitable for the poor people or the normal people that want to like save their money, but expensive restaurant is more suitable for the like the higher levels of the society. Like they want to try the best food, and sometimes meet there some customer or some like big boss. Yes.
What do you think is the future of restaurants with the use of technology?
I think in the past when we order the like food, so we need to wait about 5 or 7 minutes to bring out our food. But in the future, when the technology is more like developed, so the food I think will be like ready for only 1 minute. I think so, and the like the table chat will be replaced by robot. Is more smarter, and I think is suitable for many people than past.
Alright, so we are done with our speaking test.